former Illinois prosecutor and school board president has been accused of smothering his wife. The charges were filed nearly a decade after she died. In his first television interview, Curtis Lovelace says no crime ever took place. Maureen Maher shows us how he faced a second trial in this preview of tomorrow's 48 Hours.
The offensive line, Kurt Lovelace.
Curtis Lovelace was a star football player in the mid-90s who married his college sweetheart, Cory. They had 4 children, and it looked like a storybook life in small-town Quincy, Illinois.
My mom was a beautiful person. She touched so many people.
But the Lovelace's life came crashing down on Valentine's morning 2006, when Curtis returned home after taking the kids to school to find his wife, Cory, dead in their bed.
What was your reaction?
Just utter shock. I'm not even sure how I reacted.
The cause of death was ruled undetermined, and the case was closed. Lovelace moved on with his life, marrying a second time, and then a third.
And when you saw the pictures, what was your first reaction?
In 2014, a new detective took a fresh look at the case.
It did not appear to me that that could have been a natural death.
The position of Cory's arm, suspended above her chest, as seen in this sketch, suggested to Gibson that Cory had been dead much earlier than the morning. Forensic pathologist Jane Turner agreed.
Well, with the position of the hands, it suggests that there was an object between her hands and her body, and it appears that there's a pillow missing. So I suppose that a pillow was used to suffocate her.
8 years after Cory's death, Lovelace was arrested and charged with murder.
Lovelace is accused of suffocating his former wife, Cory Lovelace, in 2000.
Lovelace stood trial in February 2016, but the jury could not determine if it was murder.
Where a mistrial has been declared.
And just weeks ago, Curtis Lovelace went on trial again, where he came face to face with his second wife, Erica Gomez, who claimed he was violent.
He threatened me. He is physically abusive to me.
They were lies.
Dueling experts battled in court over what killed Cory Lovelace.
Miss Lovelace died, in my view, of suffocation.
It's my opinion that she died of the complication of alcohol withdrawal known as acute fatty liver.
Cory was an alcoholic.
Did you have anything to do with the death of your wife, Cory?
I did not. To not only be called a murderer, but to say that I murdered the mother of my children, it's horrible.
Maureen Maher joins us at the table. What's the difference now between this and the second trial?
So the defense has a brand new lawyer, a well-known lawyer in Chicago who's a civil rights attorney who's won tens of millions of dollars in damages for his clients. But you also have the second wife who was not allowed to testify in the first one. And the prosecution has the same case, but they're bringing up the second wife who really has some pretty nasty allegations towards him.
And the kids, what do the kids say?
So, you know, this is the most heartbreaking part of it, because regardless of what happens to the parents, these kids are sort of broken now.
Yeah.
Boys support the dad. No one has talked to the daughter since he was arrested.
Wow. Maureen, thank you so much. You can see Maureen's full report, Death on Valentine's Day. That's tomorrow night on 48 Hours, and it airs at 10, 9 Central right here on CBS.